refer to their phone number in the patient directory. Patient wakes up, you must not be allowed to fall back asleep. If not fully recovered, patient might become permanently comatose. Sleep. If you do, there is no guarantee that you will be able to wake up. Are you sure you want to lay down? Yes? Well, hey, my friend, another video for this replay. For many videos, the last episode went on. And let's just say, there were a lot of twists and turns last episode. We figured out Thorn is a feature of us, and you is also a feature of us. It's just Thorn is a further feature from us, and Thorn is apparently like a multi-personal threat because of the machine that we have created. And it's all about like a paradox or something like that, if I'm being honest. Also, we met Chaos. So basically another deity. Okay, you already know this. Okay. Wait, no, this is time loop. Wait, this is not a new one. This is another. This is actually a new one. That means we've already had this exchange. Already explained myself. Did I lose? No, you haven't necessarily lost yet. My plan was to just succeed, so we're gonna try again. I guess this just gives me one more chance to stop you. Impossible. How can it be impossible when you're... Oh, how are you still not understanding? We have already done this countless times. This version of you just hasn't experienced it yet. It means it will keep happening until I ultimately win. We'll keep repeating this moment until he does what he needs to be done. We might possibly be stuck in this same moment for a while. At the same time... Rabbi's destroyed. How could you possibly be manifesting time loop? You know, my contingency plans have always had contingency, right? You always actually younger us who helped me pull it off. Once. Again, how would you, younger us do it if you do not know it already? So, again, paradox. Wait, younger us? What do you mean younger us? It's just me and younger me. Oh, right. Sorry. Spoiler alert, you haven't gotten that far yet. I'm future you and you are future him, which means, in turns, I have an even further future version of him. That doesn't make... Actually... Yeah. I guess that tracks. I should have known you have better handling time travel than I did. Now, you start getting it. So, what? We battle, I try to stop you, and if you lose, just get resetted anyway? Well, not quite. That is... It's more simple of merging of timelines, but... Well, you'll see. Well, I have no other choice left. We all have our parts to play. Okay, I battle you. We already battled Thorn, and that did not go well. So let's okay, I can sit back and let Thorn wreak havoc on the multiverse. I might need food. Food. Survive. Nice. Nice. Just heal. I have nice potions. Evidence. How did that? And somehow a force dash. I think I still have max revive. Still have max revive. Max revive onion. If I manage to get one dragon dance up, I should be great. I should survive that. I did not survive that. I'm not gonna survive this. Of course. I need to do it once, at the very least. Please survive. Max revive. Because he's the fastest one by far. Glass. If I just potion myself. Because the alga should be. I should do that. Call mine. Luckily, I'm special attacks. That did not work, but I still outspeed. I think. The Shadow Ball. Dragon Claw you maybe. It didn't crit, nice. Fuck off. I should be still outspeeding. I should still outspeed. Nice. That's gonna end. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but there was like a huge fucking car roving around. I don't want to say car, it's just very loud. Anyways. Just once. Just KO'd it, please. Oh, I win. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Onion, you MVP. How could you? It's not possible. You defeated me. Now what am I supposed to do? Defeat was always inevitable. If it wasn't younger us who would show you defeat, it would have been me. You see, though our main power supply and networking infrastructure were wiped out, the PC storage system was still intact. Yeah, we already know that he has the multiversal system. I'm synced up with a multiverse storage system right after you upgraded the computer. Multiverse storage is an upgrade I made that gives me access to any Pokemon we've caught for any reality. It was connected just long enough to give me access to our secret weapon, Arc House. Net Chaos Arc House. This beast. This is Arc House, the Pokemon above all, the creator of the RCs and the Cosmics. While this is bad, it is time for Arcus to reset this reality. In its place will be a new reality devoid of any more outside interference. Hope this is the last time I have to do this. Probably not. Just so you know, I always planned to send you home. That was always my mission through all of this. One reason it was so seemingly out of hand back. Wait, this is the same one. It had been extravagant as a big climatic send-off, a sudden conclusion to your grand adventure. But it wasn't happening, was it? There still places unexpected stone unturned. There's the nature of the dream, I suppose. There's always more to dream that we just can't seem to reach. If only we could stay asleep. I don't know, we've come to this far to give up now. It's finally time for us to go. Don't you get it? None of this has been real, just a payment of our brain conjuring up a fantasy world that brings us a sense of comfort. A way for us to cope with the reality of fear walking back up. All just an internal psychological struggle against yourself. I knew you weren't put here because of Celebi's time morphing misship. We were always just trying to prolong the dream, but alas, the dream is over and our journey is done. Wake up. Am I getting back to reality? Yep, we're back here. Literally, this is what I'm saying. We just went in a different. Literally, this is just a different game at this point. Completely different game. Dr. Woman, I had daughter of a patient we've been working with for the last few weeks. I've spoken to a few neurologists, but then they got my gears turning with possible solution. Contact me at your earliest convenience. Dr. Lucy. This report, the cover seemed to have stories about life. income inequality, including doom to climate change. So our like rivals and everyone is just our us and our like doctors to be. Huh. Is it literally just that? Is this literally the end? Nothing more. Get a well soon car or shuttering. And it looked like your the S is on top of the pile. You turn back your music. So we're literally just conjuring up a dream. Yes? Russian after being put unconscious currently comatose but shows brain activity in case patient wakes up. Please alert parents immediately they should be inside. If not, refer to the phone number in the patient directory. Patient wakes up, you must not be allowed to fall back asleep. If not fully recovered, patient might become permanently comatose. Sleep. If you do, there is no guarantee that you will be able to wake up. Are you sure you want to lay down? Yes? Wait, what happened? Reading this, that means we have more work to do. Come back to the lab, Torn. Okay. Should we pick a champion? Torn. Wait, where's my Pokemon? Am I gonna walk? Okay, I got a Charmander. Oh, I just get all the starters. Maybe you'll end up the next fighting tournament. Speaking of which, Sun tournament is such a big hit that your lineup like Kantos doesn't. Okay, that's an Anne is World War II for so. So we just got starter the other two starters. Okay, first. Oh, you are a dragon. Of course, that's favoritism, I say. Look, that's favoritism. They got one of the like Charizard. Charmander got one of the strongest. Wait, it's literally a brand new adventure. I think it's a little brand new adventure. Okay, our first priority is going to Torrents. Okay, let's go to Torrents. Let's just speed run this. Nimvespiss. Okay, let's speed run this. Wait, we still got our items. I can still have my full bag of items. Oh, this is interesting. Very interesting. Hold back. Okay, I think we're. Oh my god. Okay, nice. The rain is really not really great for Diesel. Diesel's not doing good. Okay. Of course. Because of rain, my fire type moves are less effective. That's gonna be a huge pain. just literally the next road is literally I think Professor Thorn's place. Just let me pass already. Crud. Okay, nice. Oh, it's not Professor Thorns yet. Yeah, it should be close. Oh my god, the trainers. Okay, so after this battle, I should be able to go to Professor Thorn, because it's literally the mountain. Literally, just don't lag. Not lag. Ah, what a bittersweet surprise. The fact that you're here means I failed. I suppose I owe you an explanation. Let's figure out a long time ago that all of this was just in our heads. Time is different here, so it's hard to say for certain just how long we've been perceiving all of this, but it feels like decades. For you, it probably feels like more like about 4 hours and 29 minutes, just as a rough estimate. Oh, you're far from it. Last time I checked out, I was around 13 hours right now. I think. Don't quote me on that one. See, my journey started just like yours. Wake up in Genesis Forest, went back to Deja's town, get a start of Pokemon, and so forth. Except there was no professor. Professor Thorn. His hilltop used to be a barren. My journey took me around. I go to collect the badges and explore the places to bring the classic sequence eventually an ideal Pokemon adventure. I eventually came face to face with the space-time deities and I visited them on several occasions. Went on space adventures with Palkia, I traveled through time with Dialga, didn't do a whole lot with Grandina. That one is a bit too unsettling to be around for me. Then on one occasion, where I did have all three of them by my side, started on the path of breaking open the multiverse. When working with the so this is how the paradox begins. Okay, it is difficult to create divergent timelines because the Dialga likes to keep things in order. But with the space energy of Palkia and the dark energy of Grandina, we were able to make the first alternate timeline. Had them send me back to create a new timeline in which I got to work with a younger version of myself. Knowing what I had learned from a few years of venturing with around Echo, I was able to help younger self grow and progress more efficiently. In working together, we did again and again. We continued making branching timelines just to explore and discover all we could this fantastical world. But one day we hit the limit. We made one too many branches timelines, unknowns to us, and at a time where this woman is higher than ours is one that came before it. I've named it Arcos. It can exist through all dimensions, but prefer to stay in a void around reality. Lay eggs in that void. From those eggs come the new universe, and ours is to go with it. When I created a branching timeline, it started to stir the dark space that Arcos and the other universe inhabited. So Arcos intervened to see what was going on, and in the battle that followed, Arcos is our reality and reeling in the timeline and setting the things right. Before waking up from the reset of the brief moment, I got to hear my parents' voices. They were telling me to wake up, and that there be until I wake up. So is this like a big of our imagination, or is this like an actual thing that is happening? I still can't figure the truly thing out. I finally was able to wake up. I was in Genesis Forest again. I knew what I heard, and I knew this time none that I was experiencing in the ego wasn't real, but I went along with it anyways because I figured out I'm gonna be here. Might as well enjoy myself. I wake up when I'm the reality I'm experiencing right now is more comforting and enjoyable than the one that I call home. I mean, with your experience, what if you did wake up? You're gonna be a top scientist, no doubt. So I stayed here for years, repeating the same adventure, taking the same people who always said the same thing. About a dozen of times now and have existed thousands of alternate timelines. I would have traveled time before you, Yomi, or Ginny arrived and established myself as Professor Thorn, the new aesthetic professor to the region. I continued to do that for years while still traversing time and space with your help, and one day I realized that I had put the end to it. I had my fill of ego. It was time to finally wake up. I thought that if I could give you the adventure we crave and end up with a big climatic battle, we decided by us enough to snap out of it. I had hoped that in the intercession of the reset, I would have convinced you once and for all to wake up and go back home. But here you go again, yet again. Let's pass with your own world, so we return to the one we made. Suppose we just move ahead, and with that, we are allowed to do then. Finish exploring Ego and any other realities within reach. Just have used Arco to reset reality. We shouldn't have to worry about Team Fate interfering for quite some time. In this reality, you just became the Trident Tower champion. No one in Echo knows about what happened in the future, you or the space-time deities. I also went ahead and returned the trophy to the museum with a new piece of Arceum that I looks just like the Chaos Shard. Didn't seem to notice. So I guess we're kinda free to do whatever we want. Huh. You want to come visit me in the lab? I have some cool upgrades to show you. Well, I don't know if this is actually the end or if there's more. I might look it up, but at the same time, see ya to the next episode or see ya to the end. Bye 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 bye. See ya. Well, I honestly think this is not the end. I think there's more to this. Meet CI. Anyway, see ya. Bye 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 bye.